Oh, hey everyone, welcome to SavvySigns. So this is a bit of an update video. I'm going on a few trips in July and just wanted to share those with you so you'll know what to expect from my upcoming videos. So here we go. So the first week in July is the 4th, and my family and I are taking a big trip to Fort Walton Beach, Florida. So we are renting a condo, and I think obviously my mom and my brother are going, and then I think my aunt and her kids, and then my uncle and his kids are going, and then our grandparents are also going. So this is one of the biggest trips we've had in a long time, where everybody's going and we're all gonna go stay in one big condo. When we were little, we had an RV, and we would all jump in the RV and just go on trips to Alabama or just North Mississippi, and we would stay for a few days and shoot fireworks. But now that we've grown up and the RV is sold, we haven't been on a trip like this for a while. So you'll definitely be able to expect a video for that trip. I've never been to Fort Walton Beach before. I've been to Gulf Shores, Alabama, and so that's the closest I've ever been to the Florida beach. So I'm a little excited about that trip and kind of nervous because my whole family's going, and like I said, it's been a while. So the next week, which is the 9th through the 13th, I have Deaf Camp. And you're probably thinking, well, what is Deaf Camp? It's basically just a summer camp for a bunch of deaf kids. They have camp counselors and volunteers, and they just play games and make crafts and have snacks, basically like any other summer camp. This is really the only place in Mississippi that has a deaf camp. A lot of people drive from up north in Jackson just to come all the way for these camps that we have here. I went to a deaf camp back in March, and it was a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday weekend where you stay the night. So we stayed in these cabins at this Boy Scout camp, and I got to have so much fun with these kids. This was my first time meeting most of these deaf kids that come down, so I was a little intimidated, thinking I wouldn't be able to sign as well with them, but I honestly knew a lot more than I expected to, and I had a lot of fun. So they all had a lot of games to play. There was people playing basketball and soccer outside. We also went to Shark Heads, which is this really neat souvenir shop down here, and the kids had a ton of fun trying to pick out what they wanted to buy. They couldn't figure out, well, I think I want this, but I want this, and so that was really cool. We also went fishing and kayaking, and they had a nature walk that we went on. So that was a really cool experience, and I'm looking forward to this deaf camp because it is a week long and it's all during the day. So there's no staying the night in creepy cabins with uncomfortable mattresses. You basically just show up in the morning and you're just gonna volunteer, and there's just a short itinerary where 9 to 5 you're just helping out the kids and playing games with them and just getting to know them. After Deaf Camp, which ends on a Friday afternoon around 5, I have to wake up the next morning and get ready to pack. So last year around this time, I was a full-time student in college. I took about 6 classes and I aced all of them, but I didn't really get to go on as many trips last year as I do this year. And I was thinking, well, since I'm not full-time this year, why don't I go on a trip that I can pay for, that I can plan out? And I kind of thought about it, and I just did it on the spot, honestly. I really wanted to go to Arizona or Oregon, just because I've never been, and I've heard so many things about those places that I would love to go. And I look up the tickets, and they are about $700 per person, and I don't have that much money, especially because I have to pay for college in a few days. So I was just searching up other places to go, and I found Canada, Toronto, Canada. It was around $400 per person, and then we still have to pay for the hotel and the food and everything. But I asked my dad about it, and he's like, well, as long as you pay for your ticket, that's fine. So we are going to Toronto, Canada the week after Deaf Camp, which I think is the 14th through the 18th. And this was just actually a on a whim trip. I've never had a trip where I've just planned it just like that and gone. My family's just kind of like, well, we're going on trips. Why do you need to go to Toronto? And I'm like, well, I have money for it. Like, let's go. I'm really excited for that trip, and I'm definitely going to make another travel vlog for that. If you saw my Colorado vlog, it was the first travel vlog I'd ever made, so it's a little basic, but I've been studying up, watching tons of videos for tips and ideas on how to make my travel vlogs better. I hope that you'll definitely be looking forward to that vlog. So that's basically all this video is about. I just wanted to let you guys know about my upcoming trips so that you can expect to see new videos and new content from me in the future. If you have any comments or suggestions about new videos I could make, please let me know down in the comments section below. I would love to hear your feedback. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome videos. See you next time.